Welcome back, guys. It's Get Off is out, starting off exactly where we left off in last episode. I do believe we started to do, or we did do in last episode, we did initialized tradecraft, the molecule level hunted slash hunted, and we started to do, is it synth regeneration today, and underground undercover, and Boston after dark. But I believe we're going to be doing synth regeneration in today's episode. Like I always say, I do hope you guys enjoyed the previous episode and the previous episodes. I think personally today's episode we're just going to fly through what we need to do and yeah, just get everything done.
You must be the courser I'm supposed to meet.
Yes, sir. Designation X6. I've already neutral.
So long as he doesn't start eyeing me up for reclamation, it'd probably be good to have another gun on our side.
All right, let's go.
Right behind you, sir.
Suppose someone should make use of it. Heading to Libertalia. In the mood for dodging gunfire?
I think there's a shadow. Let's do this.
See, I heard that just coming straight in as well. There was nothing I could do about that. I absolutely, well, absolutely, yeah. That's all I've got to say. No words, absolutely. Heard it coming in from a mile away. It's the worst part about them things. You can hear them, but you never see them. You do see them, but last second. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it'll be from that guy who's sitting right there, but I might be wrong. If not, I think I'm just gonna go straight full pelt to the like elevator. See, she had the fat man as well. Wow, fair enough. Do apologise for not speaking there. Just wanted to try concentrate. Oh, she had the fat man, so I'm lucky she didn't just beat me up.
Hold up a moment, sir. There's something important I need to tell you.
All right, but make it quick.
I will. I'm going to give you B592's reset code. If he hears the code phrase, it'll reset his cognitive processes and make him docile. You'll need to say B592 initialize factory reset, followed by the authorization code Gamma 71 Epsilon. Once he's shut down, I can transport him safely back to the Institute.
Good. I'd like to avoid any unnecessary violence.
Precisely. Shouldn't have to bloody any more noses than we have to.
Well, he might not be alone up there. Violence might be inevitable. That's all, sir. Ready when you are.
Bingo. That's it. Sweet.
Well
Judging by
done.
your gear, I'm
Very
gonna guess you
impressive.
two are agents of
Just
the
like
Institute.
me.
So,
Made it to the
tell
top.
me, is the Institute so desperate for resources that it's stealing plunder from honest, hard-working Commonwealth gangs?
B592, initialize factory reset, authorization Gamma 71 Epsilon.
Gabriel, can you hear me? Shit, they got something here. Take them out! No way is this working!
Nice work, sir. I'll take the Synth back. This is X688. Ready to relay with reclaimed Synth B592.
Security's too tight. Hey. Think you can unlock that terminal? Terminal's got this locked.
What on earth? How are they? Oh. Oh. Right. Let's try a slightly different approach. Sure, that was gonna do it.
what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a few side missions first, and I'm going to finish off the main quest, considering where we need to go, and then see what I need to do for the, is it miscellaneous? Yeah, miscellaneous quest. Bring Virgil the serum, and yeah.
I'm searching for the target. I'm searching for the target. not survive the attack. Thank you for assisting. I was certain to meet my end here as well.
Are you okay?
Thanks to your timing, my diagnostics show only superficial damage. I wish I could say the same for my late friends.
Looks like it was your lucky day.
An interesting choice of words. My name is Ada. This was the third time we've been attacked by robots like these. Even with the weapon and detection upgrades Jackson gave me, I was unable to defend them.
They must be targeting you for some reason.
Probability is high that I am part of that reason. Besides myself, Jackson also created Turing, Hertz, and Porter. Our built-in modifications would be desired pieces of salvage. We knew we ran the risk of encountering more of these hostile robots if we stayed in the Commonwealth. If only we had made the decision to leave.
So why did you end up staying?
Our caravan specialized in mechanical repairs and trade. The Commonwealth has an abundance of salvage that would benefit our business. It was a calculated risk.
You couldn't have known something like this would happen.
The probability of attack was high. I should have forced our departure. In recompense, I will seek justice for my friends and stop these robots from causing further harm. It's time to uncover the source and confront their leader, the Mechanist.
Who's the Mechanist?
The only information I have comes from the iBot broadcasts. The false claims of peace and justice. The only certainty is that these robots bring only death. You have shown willingness to aid others. I ask that you please assist me in stopping this Mechanist. In return, I can give you the schematics to build your own robot workbench, so you have additional resources in this undertaking.
I'll do it.
I wish I had the proper vocal registry to express my gratitude. Now, you may find information there that will lead us. I will follow and assist.
Are you sure you're up for it?
Yes. I will not rest until...
Yep. Another time.
Perhaps there's a place I may be of use until you return. I'm familiar with the settlement.
Here we are, another trophy, complete Mechanical Menace, which is quite nice because now we can just go straight back to this mission over here. I don't even know what it is, but yeah, I know that is a mission to start the Autotron DLC, where you can build robots and kind of speak to the mechanist, or something. Mechanist, sorry, the mechanist. I was just thinking about something else, so yeah. You can also do that, so yeah.
Hey there.
Everything looks clear. This is H222. H2.
Nice to meet you, H2.
Another person actually happy to meet me. This'll take some getting used to.
Remember what I told you, H2. I'll fire up the signal. And there. Time for me to go. Keep H2 safe. Someone will be here shortly.
Hey, H2.
From what I've been told, it's probably safer if I don't say anything. I don't want to put you in any more danger.
Why not talk to me?
I don't really know, but Mr. Stockton told me it's best for everyone. I don't think he was lying to me. I wanted to thank you. This world is overwhelming. But people like you make me feel better about coming here.
I have a lot of questions, especially about the Institute.
That's precisely what Mr. Stockton said I shouldn't talk about at all.
If I understand more about the Institute, I may be able to help you and others better.
Listen, I don't want to cause any of you any more trouble than I already have. So I'll just hold my tongue. Thanks again.
Easy there.
Don't shoot, Professor, right? I heard about you. Walked the Freedom Trail, cleared out Switchboard. Glad
Uh-huh. It's nice to meet you.
Honor's all mine. Let's take a look at our friend. Hey, you okay?
A little rattled, but I've never been better. The other man, he said I shouldn't talk too much.
He told you right, H2. You'll need a real name and a new face, but we'll get to that. Oh, listen. There's more of them raiders behind me. Afraid we need a little more help.
More raiders. Not a problem.
You headquarter heavies mean business. We need to get to Ticonderoga's safe house, my home. A lot of synths fresh off the boat crashed there until we smuggled them out of the Commonwealth.
Nice that you're willing to do that for us.
Yeah, I'm working off sands from a misspent youth. I'll lead the way.
Someone should make use of it.
Ain't my first gunfight, rookie!
You can still run.
Break a sweat.
Not that it's an option.
Enraging board. Critical hits cause targets to frenzy. Fair enough. I am overweight now too, so.
Hey, over here.
Whatever you need.
Hey, high rise.
We can catch up at Tycon. We just gotta make it there alive first.
Hey, high rise.
We can catch up at Tycon. We just gotta make it there alive first.
Hey, high rise.
And we're here, all in the night's work for you agent types. Huh.
Just part of the service.
I think I'm gonna like you if you ever need grub. But right now, I need to take care of H2.
I think we ought to talk.
What's wrong?
Wrong? Oh, no, nothing's wrong. We've just been traveling a while now, and I figure there hasn't exactly been equitable distribution of information. I've gotten a decent glimpse into your dirty laundry, but you still don't really know a whole heck of a lot about me. I figured I'd offer to balance the board. So, there anything you want to know?
I'm pretty sure we've already gone through most of this with Lucy and Maximus. I do remember doing it with one of them at least. I know that was quite a while ago, but I think I'm going to skip through most of it. I do apologise if you do want to see that again, but yeah, I might not. Actually, yeah, I might not, to be fair. I do apologise for speaking during cutscenes. I don't normally, but yeah, just wanted to get that on top.
Clothes make the man and all that. Guess I felt they made me the man I wanted to be.
So who are you, Nick?
That's a question I've been trying to figure out myself for a long damn time. I know I'm a synth, authentic Institute handiwork, but I'm still mechanical, not bioengineered like the fancy synths giving everyone the willies these days. I get tune-ups now instead of checkups. My memories, my personality, they're all lifted from some cop who volunteered for an experiment back before the war. They scanned his brain and copied it onto the hardware that runs between my ears. Don't know why they chose to make a robot based on some pre-war cop instead of a math genius or a bioengineer. Hey, maybe that's why the Institute tossed me in the garbage instead of turning me into one of their people snatchers.
Wait, you're a robot? What else have you been keeping from me?
Ha! Well, I'm not sure if anyone told you, but there's been a war. Nothing big. I think we'll bounce back just fine.
That's terrible. They really just threw you away?
Sure did. It was quite the rude awakening. I remember waking up one day in a garbage heap, a body in tatters and a head full of memories belonging to a man who'd been dead for 200 years. Suffice to say, it was a confusing couple of weeks. Folks didn't really know much about synths back then, so when I finally ran into people, they mostly treated me with caution rather than hostility. But the kids, they weren't afraid. I think his name was Jim. The first person to actually speak to me after I got the boot from the Institute. My first human contact in this world. Grilled me for an hour. Once they'd seen I wasn't going to hurt anyone, the other folks in the neighborhood came out to ogle the mechanical man. It eventually turned into a pretty swell soiree. A local mechanic even gave me a once-over, free of charge. Those people, they treated me like a human being. I've been trying to return the favor ever since. It's a surprisingly rare trait out here sometimes. And it's something I've noticed you got a fondness for. Part of the reason I've stuck around this long.
Where's that town? We should go visit.
I tried to go back and say thanks once I'd gotten myself established, but the place was wiped off the map. Raiders. Don't know what happened to the people.
If you're good to people, they'll be good back. That's something I've always believed.
Couldn't agree more. Well, I expect you're about as bored as can be listening to me rattle my skeletons. We should probably head out.
To be fair, I thought there was going to be a lot more to that conversation. I thought he was going to bring up his past life with, well, Nick's past life, but he clearly didn't.
Desdemona.
Thank God.
Woo! See, Des, I told you the molecular stabilization matrix held.
Funny, you didn't sound certain yesterday. It is really, really good to see you. Did it work? Did you make it inside the Institute?
I got there, and the Institute is paradise. Healthy people, clean, plenty to eat.
A paradise built on the backs of slavery is no paradise at all. In Tom's holotape, did you make contact with Patriot?
I met Patriot. His name is Liam Benet.
I knew you'd get the job. Write up a full report on...
Hey, Doc.
Heavy's bloody traipsing around at all hours. I take it the H-222 situation has been resolved? Of course, but there's yet more to be done. Since the fall of the switchboard, we've ascertained the fate of...
Uh-huh. I'll get it done.
Details await at the dead drop.
Uh-huh. Hey.
Here's what I've got.
Hey, it's the professor! The professor's back!
Systems locked. Building. Statistical model for Operation Tea Party.
Pam.
Preliminary analysis complete.
Anything we need to move on?
Affirmative. Codename Patriot requires admin credentials for Code Defender security software. Cross-indexing CIT security administrators with 2077 Commonwealth Census records. Filtering by surviving structures. One match found. Bergman. Wilfred. Bergman. Wilfred. Registered as co-owner of Cambridge Pub.
I'll be going then.
After you get the password...
Right, what I'm going to do is personally, I think I'm going to go to the Institute, speak to Father about whatever, well, Sean, and personally get the, is it Autotron? Might be saying it wrong. DLC started, investigate General Atomics factory, and hopefully start building a robot. Just because, from what I can remember in my own playthrough, I did have a really good, overpowered robot, and I want to try get that again. And I had a pretty nice setup, so I'm hoping I can get it, well, again now and show you guys what I had.
See you return safely. I know the task.
Gabriel and his gang were...
While we can do nothing. But enough about that. I couldn't have hoped for a better out. While you were away, you'll find all the basic necessities. Go and have a look.
Visit your quarters. Fair enough.
Your new quarters are here, sir.
Perhaps after you get disassembled, we can use your components to make something that's actually useful.
When you're finished here, sir, Father wants to see you.
Remember to keep unnecessary power consumption to a minimum.
Sean.
Hello, Father. Tell me, what would you do when someone has stolen from you?
After everything I've been through to find you, I think you already know.
I'm sorry, Father.
Of course. You're right. The group that calls themselves the Railroad have acquired several synths from the Institute. Synths that had gone missing in recent months. They no doubt mean to free these synths, in their delusion that synths are somehow sentient beings. You've been in contact with the Railroad, so you're aware of their misguided beliefs.
What happened? What have they done?
They are in possession of technology that does not belong to them. Usually they are a minor nuisance, but lately they have become more emboldened. I'm afraid we've reached the point where a response is necessary. We have learned the current location of these synths, and need to reacquire them before the Railroad can hide them.
I'm not sure why you'd bother.
Aside from taking back our property, we must teach them a lesson, as it were, and quickly at that. But it's important that we act on this soon, before the Railroad has any indication we've tracked them. We also don't want the Brotherhood of Steel getting wind of the presence of the synths. That would only complicate matters.
There better be something in this for me.
I assure you, this operation will have very significant results in your favor. There will be a courser waiting for you near Bunker Hill.
Uh-huh.
Optional, inform the Railroad. In this run, I'm personally not going to inform the Railroad, just because of my last run with them. I think before that with Lucy, it was the Railroad. I know I want to get decent armor, but I can always just show that with my level 100 character that I did my own time. And yeah. I've got about 17 minutes left on recording, so there's plenty of time to do this.
Watch your tone,
Next time, move faster. Our targets are inside. The situation appears we move in.
Mm-hmm. Hey, I'm gonna need some of your grenades. Hand them over.
Very well.
Uh-huh.
Limited backup will be available.
This isn't our first rodeo.
Here are the recall codes. SRV intelligence reports indicate that the synths are being held below the main structure in the settlement. The mission's parameters just changed. Going shooting.
Can't pick this.
Whatever was just beaming me then just absolutely took my life off me. And I mean took my life. Wow. Right, so instead of going round again, I'm just going to have to go, see if I can go around on the right side. Oh, you can't because it's blocked. Wait, you could actually just do this. So this whole... Oh, I was about to say this whole time you could have just jumped on there and jumped over, but... clearly not, you're just going to get beamed. Right, I'm going to try it one more time, see if I can actually jump over there without getting shot. If not, then I'll figure something out.
You're dead. You there, Synth.
Come on, please. Just don't.
B257, initiate reset. Authorization code Theta 93 Stratus. Damn it. No sudden moves.
Please, no.
Y915, initiate reset. Authorization. All right, Synth.
Please.
Z322, initiate reset. Authorization code. I've been looking for you.
No, I've got money. It's yours if you let me go.
What's this about money?
Yes, money. Here. 60 caps. That's all I've got. We're good, right?
F633, initiate reset. Authorization code.
Speak to father in the CIT ruins. I'm pretty sure I should have enough time to do that in today's episode. I might not, who knows. But if I do, I do. I should do. But like I say, I don't know what today's episode or this episode will be called. I've got a funny feeling it's going to be called... There was a mission I was doing, I can't remember what it was called. I'll have a look right at the start of this video, and then, yeah. There was a mission before this, but I'm pretty sure I'll probably name it the Battle of Bunker Hill.
Initiated by order of the
Funny enough, the first time I ever done this, I was sat here searching this place for hours on how to get to the roof, and all you had to do was that.
Sean.
You know, in all my years, I've never set foot outside the Institute. Not once. Since the day they brought me here. I've never had a reason. But now, this just confirms the truth I've always known. The Commonwealth is dead. There's no future here. The only hope for humanity lies below.
It's not so bad, really. People manage.
Perhaps. But at a cost too great to be worth it. Standing here, I'm reminded of how fortunate I am that I was spared a life in this wasteland. I know that to you, I was kidnapped from that vault. In truth, the Institute rescued me. Both of us, really.
Kellogg called me...
I do apologise, I did just drop my controller.
Well, he was correct. I was the perfect candidate. An infant with uncorrupted DNA. But if something were to go wrong, if I died, well, the Institute realized a contingency plan was prudent. Another source of pre-war DNA, preferably related to their primary subject. It only made sense that my parents should fill that role. So you were kept alive and safe within the vault. I'll admit, when I had you released from Vault 111, I had no expectations that you'd survive out here in all this. To not only do so, but manage to find me. To infiltrate the Institute itself. Extraordinary.
Why let me out now? After all this time?
That's hard to explain. Certainly it was no longer necessary to keep you suspended. I suppose I wanted to see what would happen. An experiment of sorts. I had no idea what kind of man you were, you see. Would the Commonwealth corrupt you, as it has everything else? Would you even survive? Perhaps most curious to me, would you, after all this time, attempt to find me? And now I know the answer.
That's all this is to you? All I am to you? Just another experiment?
No, that's not all. But still, I'm glad it turned out the way it did. There are greater things to come after your success at Bunker Hill. The synths have been safely returned and will be repurposed. Thank you for your work. I hope you weren't at too much risk.
What do you mean, the synths will be repurposed?
Modifications will be made to correct the defects in their programming, and they'll be assigned to new duties within the Institute. Not the first or last time it will happen. The railroad remains an annoyance, of course, but they'll be dealt with as necessary. And you, well, you've passed the test, as they say. You have done well. Please, take this as a token of my appreciation. Our appreciation, really. It's time for you to become more involved in the future of the Institute. I'd like you to join me inside. The Directorate is meeting, and you should be there. I'll be waiting. I've seen enough. It's time to go back in.
Fair enough, I've just leveled up twice off that. Let me see how long I've got left. I've got a few minutes left. I've just started Mankind Redefined, which is quite nice. Looks like I need to go to the Institute. I am going to level up, and then I think I'm going to end part 7. Might be part 8, to be fair. Yep, this is part 8. I'm going to end probably part 8 for today, but I hope you guys have enjoyed. I'm going to see what I can do, and then yeah. But yeah, as I said, I think personally, I don't know why I can't see my Pip-Boy screen, it's a bit bright. I think personally I'm going to end today's episode for today. I hope you guys have enjoyed. It's been Get Trophies Out for part 8. And I will see you in next episode. Goodbye.